As Sean "Diddy" Combs faces serious criminal charges in a high-profile trial that began on May 12th, his three daughters have drawn attention for their decision to leave the courtroom during particularly graphic testimony. The trial, which includes disturbing allegations of abuse and sexual misconduct, has placed Combs's family in the difficult position of witnessing explicit details about their father's alleged actions. The daughters' reactions stand in contrast to other family members' responses, highlighting the emotional complexity of family support during such legal proceedings. If you don't know, Sean "Diddy" Combs is currently facing multiple serious federal charges, including racketeering, forced sex trafficking, fraud or coercion, and transportation for prostitution. If convicted on the most severe charges, the music mogul could face life imprisonment. Combs has pleaded not guilty to all charges and has been held in custody at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn since his arrest on September 2024. Combs's legal team has made multiple attempts to secure bail, but Combs remains in detention as the trial proceeds. Reports claim that throughout the proceedings, Combs has been surrounded by family members showing their support. His mother, Janice Combs, along with his sons Quincy, Justin, and Christian, his 18-year-old daughter Chance, and his 17-year-old twins Delilah and Jesse have all been present in the courtroom. This family presence appears to be a deliberate show of solidarity as Combs confronts the serious allegations against him. But during Daniel Phillips' testimony on May 12th, Combs's daughters Chance, Delilah, and Jesse were observed leaving the courtroom twice. The first instance occurred when Philip, a male escort, began describing explicit sexual encounters involving their father. According to court observers, the daughters re-entered the courtroom briefly, only to exit again when the testimony returned to graphic sexual details. Specifically, they left during testimony where Philip recounted an incident in which Combs was allegedly observed jerking off while watching Philip engage in sexual activity with others. The explicitness of the testimony appeared to be too disturbing for the young women, prompting their departure. In a particularly notable moment during the trial, prosecutors presented surveillance footage from 2016 that allegedly showed Combs physically assaulting his former girlfriend Cassandra "Cassie" Ventura in a hotel hallway in Los Angeles. While this disturbing evidence was being shown, Combs's daughters remained in the courtroom but deliberately chose not to watch the footage, instead looking straight ahead. While Diddy's sons watched the video evidence, according to media reports, the daughters may have missed attending a court session entirely on Wednesday, May 14th, as they were not spotted entering the courtroom at the start of proceedings that day. This suggests the emotional toll of the trial may be affecting their ability or willingness to attend consistently. The different reactions among Combs' family members have drawn attention, particularly the contrast between his daughters' and sons' responses to the graphic testimony and evidence. While the daughters felt compelled to leave the courtroom during explicit testimony and looked away from video evidence, his sons remained and watched the video footage. This difference has not gone unnoticed by observers and social media commentators. The contrasting responses have sparked discussions online about gender dynamics and different emotional thresholds for disturbing content. Some social media users have pointed out what they perceive as significant, that the daughters are being the only ones walking out of the courtroom. This has led to broader conversations about how family members process and react to allegations against a parent. The daughters' reactions quickly became a topic of discussion on social media platforms, particularly on X. Some users expressed concern about the emotional impact on the young women, while others analyzed their behavior in comparison to other family members. One commenter noted, "The girls being the only ones walking out of the courtroom when the male escort took the stand said a lot," emphasizing what they perceived as the significance of their physical and emotional distancing during certain parts of the trial. Other social media users criticized the sons and Combs' mother for not being more supportive of the daughter's evident distress. One commenter directly criticized the family structure, stating that the brothers are trash. The whole family let the girls in that family down. These comments reflect public perceptions of family dynamics and expectations around protective behavior within families during crises. The decision by Sean "Diddy" Combs' daughters to exit the courtroom during particularly graphic testimony highlights the personal toll that high-profile criminal trials can take on family members, especially younger ones. So, what do you think about daughters' exit? Let me know in the comments.